So in a high volume practice, you're going to generate more waste. Single use is becoming more and more widespread, so if you could recycle those and reuse them for other purposes, that would be of benefit. As we know, healthcare is a huge amount of the percentage of waste. So in a high volume practice, you're going to generate more waste. The implications of what you do are going to be more significant. We all want things to be as sustainable as possible, but we don't really have the ability to kind of work on that ourselves. We really need someone else to take care of that. Someone needs to basically come in, organise, administer, look at our pathways to allow the sustainability element to happen and to facilitate that. And if it did, we'd all be really happy. With reusable instruments, there's always the concern that the instruments degrade slowly with time. And the commonest example of that is shards of metal happening on the irrigation aspiration port during cataract surgery, which has been proven to increase the chance of capsular rupture. There's also the sterilisation requirement in terms of how you get your instruments to sterilisation and back. With single-use instruments, there's a concern about price. We like sets that match up. And recycling is also an issue. If you can recycle kind of plastic or metal instruments, that's fantastic. My first impression of a HASA instrument was like a eureka moment. It was the capsular rhexis forceps. It was incredibly well balanced, it was precise, and I really found that it performed better than any disposable instrument I'd used previously, and as good, if not better, than most reusable instruments. And every single one you get is fresh out of the packet, guaranteed to work perfectly. The capsular rhexis is the kind of first thing you do in cataract surgery, requires the most skill, sets you up for the rest of the operation, hugely reduces stress. I used to use a cystotome in order to initiate the rhexis forceps, and now I no longer do that. I use the rhexis forceps for everything, so actually we're saving money on an additional piece of equipment that we no longer need to use because the instruments are so good. Well, I think one of the concerns with a really high quality metallic instrument is that you throw it away, it needs to be burned or incinerated, and that's costing more money and it's contributing to emissions. So the idea that you could recycle those instruments or other people could use them is very, very appealing. I think HASA Optics is a big driver in that. I'm not aware of another single-use manufacturer that produces things of the same kind of quality as HASA. And HASA, I think, has also been pretty instrumental in sustainability and recyclability, so it's really leading the way.